this yet. Move over. Move over. Move over. Move over. I'm coming. If anybody's there, I'm going to turn around in 1 second. Hold on. How am I going to do this? Here and here. Hi, guys. How are you? All right. Mute this. Ha, which it already is. Yay. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Fallon. Hi, Frenchie. Hi, Shauna. Hi, guys. So literally, this could be super boring. I don't know. But I know when I'm unpacking, I get super bored and then I get squirrely. And so I figured I would put you on and have company while I was unpacking. And then we could talk about whatever comes up. Like we could talk about what I'm unpacking. We can talk about the Sabbats that are coming up. We can talk about, I don't know, whatever you want. But I get bored and then I'm like, okay, I unpacked 1 box. That's it. I don't feel like doing this anymore. And so I have a couple of these because they reminded me of, genie lamps. And I use them for smudge sage sticks and stuff. Hi, Lori. So I'm putting, this is not my witchy room. This is supposedly the library. This is the library, which has my tarot decks and my oracle decks, and they're going to have my witchy books, and they're going to have like the overflow stuff of like altar tools and stuff like that, which is what I'm unpacking now is altar tools and stuff that I'm not using on my altar. I have at least 1 cabinet of stuff that is stuff that I use on my altars, but that I'm not using right this second. So that's what I'm putting in this cabinet this time. So hello. Who else did I not say hello to? Lee. Hi, Lee. Hi, Lori. Hi, Johnny. Okay. Yay, you got notified. I'm so happy. Hi. Aw, thank you, Shauna. Hi, Sonia and Phelan. Shadow's Truth. Hello, hello. Hi, Sherry. That tarot lady. Hello. Hi, Heather. So yeah, like I said, you guys, I'm a mama squirrel for a reason. Hi, Deb. And so literally, like, I just get bored. So I'm like, I might as well come on and say hello to everyone. And you guys can ask me anything you want. You can have me talk about the stuff that I'm unpacking. A lot of this stuff, it's funny, a lot of this stuff. So I come from a long line of thrifters and auction people and stuff. So my grandmother would get vinegar cruets and little vases and stuff. And she would leave on, she was an auction person, so she got a lot of stuff at the auction. She would leave on the stickers that she paid for them. So a lot of the stuff that I have, like this says $45. That's, God, I remember this from when I was little. So this is, she paid $45, probably sometime in the late 70s, I would guess. And this says $95. And so she paid $95. Again, I remember this in her vinegar cruet thing forever. So there's some stuff that like I will use on my altars that, you know, were from my grandma. And I keep them, you know, just in honor of her. Thank you. I can't believe I have a cardigan on. Now, literally, it's been freezing. It's been so hot that I didn't have one on until just before I went on. I was like, oh, you know what? This sounds so bad now. I don't even know if I can say this. Well, it's me. Of course I can. I'm not wearing a bra today. I can't believe I'm going to tell everybody this. I'm not wearing a bra. I'm wearing this little undershirt thing. And because I was like, you know what? I'm not that big. I can get away with not wearing a bra. Well, what I didn't realize is that my boobs now, because I've had 4 kids, point straight down to the fucking ground. So look, my nipples point straight down to the ground. So all day I've been like, Cassie, oh, remind me I have to wear a bra. Oh, I'm terrible. So I kind of had to have a cardigan on. I know I share too much sometimes, but it's because I love you guys and it's just me. I don't give a shit. That's why people are always like, Jen, you're so real. You're just you. Well, that's why I share that stuff with you guys, because I don't want you to think that I'm like somebody else. This is who you get when you meet me, literally. This is who I am. I'm not somebody different when I'm on here. So again, here we go, $60 because it's, you know, the cranberry stuff. And that's what she paid, I don't know how long ago. Really, a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know. You guys know me. This is just me. Sharing makes you real. Yes, that's true. That it's just me. Hi, Emma. Yes. Hi. Yes. So how does it feel being in your new dwelling? Any energy coming? I do. I have to say, I do think that there's definitely spirit in this house. We've heard stuff in the middle of the night, and I can't tell you how much it seems like the bathroom is like a million miles away, even more at night. And so, you know, you ever see a movie that it gets longer at night? Well, this house kind of seems like that sometimes. And I think that has to do with the spirits that are here for sure. My God thing. Yes, it's just me. It's just funny. I have to say, it's funny that people, I don't know. It's so weird for me. I'm always like, oh, please, you guys. I've had people do the fangirl thing where like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm meeting you when they meet me for the first time. And I'm like, you guys, it's just me. It's just me. I don't know what to tell you. It's so weird for me that you guys do, like, that some of you are like, oh my gosh, it's Mom's Girl. Because I'm like, it's just me. $45. You know what I mean, though. I mean, any of you would feel the same way. It's weird. I've said to my family before, because like my sons will say, my mom is famous. And I'm like, no, really, I'm not. But I've said to them before, I do kind of get the feeling of why stars, like stars are, I don't know what the word is, are weird about meeting people and stuff, because people feel like they know you, because you guys see me all the time on here. So, and then they meet you and they don't realize that really I've never talked to you personally. You know what I mean? It's just weird. It'd be fun to see what the items are worth today. I'll have to look some of this stuff up, because I know my grandma, certain things, especially like the cranberry glass, she collected that stuff. So yes, it's because I love you guys. I'm feeling vintage. Yeah, I would get excited if I saw you, not because I'm fangirling, but because I can barely get out of the house. I know, and I get excited meeting you guys too, just so you know. That's why I was so upset that we couldn't do Witchy-Palooza this year, because like that was the best time when we all got to get together. It solidifies us as a group even more. And I wanted that so much again this year, and it was hard not to be able to do it. Show us your earrings. See? They're like the comedy and drama. I got them at the Krampus Festival that I went to, that is at the art building, like where all the artists are in Rochester, around December 5th, when I went with my two, almost daughters-in-laws. I got them there, so they were done by local artisans. Houses have personalities, definitely. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. I just have to hug you. Oh, I am a hugger, so you wouldn't have a choice but to hug me, because I'm definitely a hugger, for sure. If we do it next year, I so hope you all can come, for sure. Yes, art glass can be a lot. I know. I'm telling you, my grandma's stuff, I know some of it is worth quite a bit. It's a sixth sense for me. I can always trust it. I sensed the feeling more when Jen was in the other room. Yeah, with all the wood, Kay, I agree. But can cats be included in Samhain rituals? Yes, absolutely they can be included, for sure. I have, one of our dogs, as a matter of fact, was really almost a familiar. Like, she was very protective of the family. And so I include her all the time. And one of my black cats, I include her. I don't have my ancestor altar up yet, but they're always on my ancestor altar, and they definitely can be included in Samhain, so that you can contact them at Samhain. And many times you will feel their presence, or something will come up that they loved or something. And, you suddenly feel like they're around, for sure. Definitely. Definitely. Go away. Let's see. Hopefully you can do meetup. I know. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Please. I feel like Jen is going to become very immersed in this house in a good spiritual way. I hope so. My sister's a Libra and she's a hugger. Yeah, there's something about us Libras, right? Yes, yes. Hi, Bob. I saw Bob and Ben today. They came out. Hi, Thomas. And Sarana and Sonia. Hello, hello. They should be drawing, but I haven't been able to draw in 2 days. Oh, boy. Yeah, Peter did another painting today, which I loved. I put a picture up. Hold on, I'll grab it just in case. Why did you move? Well, we moved. I had to, it turns out. But we moved before I had to. Hold on, I'm going to grab some of the stuff that's over here. Ah! I have falling shit everywhere. I have way, way too much stuff. Okay. So first of all, let me put my drink down someplace. And another vinegar cruet was over there. And this is one of my favorite candle holders. Isn't it cute? Look. It's a little bunny on a leaf. Isn't it cute? We ended up having to move. I moved to be closer to work. But my mother ended up selling the house anyways, out from under everyone. So this is Peter's painting that he did today. Isn't that a good one? He's getting really good. We're going to start selling them at the shop, I think. Scott told us to start bringing them in. So we're going to start selling them at the shop. Yay! That's so good. He's so critical of himself. It's funny. Yay. I know. I love it. Is he painting? Yes, he is. Is Peter going to paint your tarot deck? I hope so. Canvas looked bigger in the post you posted. It's hard to say how big they are. This is the normal size that he does. For one thing, because we can get a lot of canvases for not a lot of money, and he likes to keep painting like every day. He tries to paint every day. And he really likes to paint. He has a whole painting room. And the tarot deck thing, we have a plan to do a tarot deck. We kind of started planning out a deck a little bit. And he started actually painting a couple of them. But it's going to be a slow process, because remember, Peter does not, he doesn't do tarot, so he doesn't know the tarot. So, and I don't know how to say this the right way. He's asleep. He took a nap. I haven't taken a nap in 2 days. I've been meditating every morning. This is my 3rd day of meditation, and I have to say it's really helping a lot. Like, it's helping my energy levels, and it's helping me to feel like I can continue to do stuff a lot. Oh, this is a really random box. Look at, I love this door knocker. Isn't that cute? It's super old. I got 20 canvases for 40 bucks at Michael's, and they are 16 by 20. No kidding. I'll have to look at that. I will. Baby, did somebody have a baby? It's a lot more peaceful than it was, for sure. For those of you who didn't know, I did. Yes, Sarana, I know. Congratulations. How sweet. Yes. Maybe an oracle deck would be, yes, that's possible that an oracle deck would be easier. It's funny, there's things that I want to make sure are included in the tarot deck, and he'll do a painting, and it's great. But like, I have forgotten to, or I'll tell him what I want in it, like to be included in it. And because he doesn't know tarot, it's harder for him to visualize what I do. Do you know what I mean? He's awesome though. He's doing really well. It's just a hard thing to paint a deck when you don't do tarot. Sometimes I think it's really hard. Bottle. So I don't know how many of you saw. I'm gonna have to like line up my bottles when I'm all unpacked, because poor Peter, I would be packing stuff and he'd be like, what is this? And I'd be, okay, this is a whole box of bottles. And he's like, a box of bottles. Yep, a box of bottles. So then I would be packing for another couple hours, and I'd give him 2 more boxes, and he'd go, okay, so what is this? You didn't label it. Oh, they're bottles. They're bottles? Yep. This is another box of bottles. So I have a whole lot of bottles. And I felt so bad because Peter, I think Peter had 2 boxes that were labeled Peter. Are you feeling drawn to any new crystals now that you're working? Yes. Okay. Yes. I moved about 5 tubs of bottles. Isn't that weird? I mean, all right. It's not weird for witches, guys, but like witches can't get enough of bottles. I have big bottles. I have little bottles. I keep all kinds of glass bottles for my tumbles and all that kind of stuff. I have, like, all of this is all tumbled stones under here. I have lots of stones already, but all of my tumbled stones, you're not going to be able to see that. Damn it. Hold on. I know witches can never have too many bottles. We have enough for everyone. So under there is all tumbles, and those are all tumbles, and then there is tumbles. That's not tumbles. I'm going to try to put my display stones in there. And Dave says, don't tell me anything else. I don't blame him. That green basket, that's all my cabochons. And I'm definitely not done unpacking like my tumbles and stuff. I still have a lot more to unpack. It's just getting through stuff is a lot. And then poor Bob and Ben came over the other day, and I'm like, I need help. And so of course they're like, well, what do you want us to help you with? And I'm like, whatever you would like. Take your pick. It's terrible. Yes, I can't wait either. I can't wait. I really can't. It's gonna be awesome. Random bottles. I know I have so many bottles. It's insane. Vintage poison bottles. Yes. Witches never can have too many bottles. That's right. Drums, rocks, and sticks. Well, there you go. I know it. Anything, please help me. Exactly. I felt like I can come over sometime this week or something. Yes. Hi, Cass. Thank you. Yeah. There's just so much. This is one thing I don't have a lot of, but the ones I do are really cool. Like this is a purse. See, it's a vintage purse, and it looks like a bustier. I don't know if you can tell because it's kind of crushed in the middle now, damn it. See, it looks like a bustier. Isn't that cute? I'm not a big purse person, but I got this at Goodwill for like $5. Yep. Oh, and my flower press. Look, I found my flower press. So we can press flowers. Okay, I'm trying to think if, is there any new, Divalite. I will tell you, Divalite is one of the stones that I really love, that we got at the shop not too long ago, that has a great energy. And it is serpentine, which is like healerite. Healerite is a kind of serpentine. And Cass is here. What else is it? But it's got such a great healing energy, and it's very calming, and I love it. I'm loving it. Quartzite. It's really, I have a scully of it, as a matter of fact. Hang on. Here, I'll let you watch me walk down to the living room, because my scullies are down here. I haven't arranged them yet. See? This is Divalite. I don't know if you can see it very well. See? It's, the energy is beautiful though. And we didn't know that this was Divalite when we got the scullies in. I just was really drawn to it. And then we got palm stones, and we still have palm stones in it. I don't know what else we have in it, but we definitely still have palm stones in it. So if you want to see some, let us know. We can pull them out for you on the lives. It's like yellow and black and raw and a few towers. Yes, there you go. I just love it. Really, I really love it. And then, so Bob and Ben helped me organize my decks. Bob was awesome. Let's see if I can do this. So this is all my Oracle decks, which they are not all unpacked yet. I still have Oracle decks that I can't find. And then this is all the tarot decks. And this middle shelf is all my independent decks. And we're trying to make it so that we could see all of the decks. And then up there is not independent, and down there is not independent. Gosh darn it, you can't see, can you? Hang on. Woo, down there is not independent. And then there's some other ones in the bottom there, like are my Rider-Waite Smith and that kind of thing. So how many decks do you have? I don't know. Will MDL be getting any Caribbean blue pistachio calcite? Be Young, that might be that stuff that we have that we still are not sure how to label it. Somebody told us it was something else, but somebody told us it was Pakistani blue calcite. It looks a lot like what I'm picturing Caribbean. I was thinking of red rum. I have heard from her. She's doing pretty good, I think. How many ducks do you think you have? I don't know. That's one of the things I have to count them. And I would like to count them like when I'm done unpacking. Yes, I will. I promise I will recount, and I'm going to try to put them all into Libib, the app Libib. But you have to like hand put in all the independent ones. So it makes it a little more difficult, but all the barcode ones you can just scan in, so that makes it a little easier. That's one of the things I want to do is scan them all in and then pull my independent decks one at a time and see if they're in there. The pictures on the top shelf look pretty. Thank you. Oh, those pictures. That is actually that was my dishes set that Peter wouldn't let me bring. We had like every dish imaginable, but Peter wouldn't let me bring, and I don't blame him. I don't want it to sound like he's so controlling or anything. He's really not, but it's his kitchen and I don't cook. So I totally get it. That's like his room. You know, I get my witchy room to do what I want, and my library and half of the bedroom. And so his room is the kitchen, and he's Italian. So he's doing it in grapes. And then he got red dishes because the Italian thing drives me crazy. Because I'm like vintage and stuff, and he's like, but it's okay. It's his room. So he can do exactly what he wants. You need cabinet space for crystals. He actually gave me like 4 cabinets on the bottom so that I can put the apothecary stuff that I need here. I can put there. So there is nothing that, you know, like I have to. So I left all my dishes there for the girls, for my son's girlfriends to divvy up. The app is called Libib. It's Libib, I believe it's called. And anything with a barcode you can just scan in. And red dishes may make you eat more. Oh Lord, that's just what I need, Sonia. Can you show us? Oh, these things you mean? It is, I got these at TJ Maxx. It's from 222 Fifth. And it's a whole pattern where they have like everything. And it's called Adelaide. And it's in turquoise. They have an Adelaide that's black and white too, I think. But aren't they pretty? I really loved these a lot. But, you know, it's his kitchen, so he can do what he wants with it. It's fine. Really? It's fine. If I cooked it, there would, you know, there would be something to say, but I don't. I cook tacos on taco night. All right, yes. I have dish issues. My little one wants me to let know. Aw, thank you, Phelan. Tell your little one I said thank you, sweetie. No wonder he's such an awesome cook. I know. He is. Offset the red with the light blue. I would love to, but it's Italian, so it's green, white, black, and red. Which to me is like the worst. Even if I could do, I could do like maroon, because the kitchen, hold on, I'll show you the kitchen in case you haven't seen the kitchen. Hold on, there's no lights on in here right now. Let me turn the light on. Okay, so see, like the kitchen is like maroon and green. I could totally deal with that. See his grapes? I'm like, see, I could deal with that. That looks kind of cute. But then we have, yep, Not only am I Italian, but I'm perfect. Yep, that's him. And I bought him this thing because I loved it. And so, you know, that's great. Then he buys a red microwave. And look at red plates, red dishes. I'm like, come on, I brought the blue. But he was kind of like, don't bring any plates. Well, that's all he got. And I brought my mug. I got to bring my mug, but and clear glasses. And he doesn't, and then I brought all my witch mugs. But I get all of these down here. I get for my, like apothecary stuff. So these are all gonna be mine. Yay. But yeah, he gets all of this stuff, and look at, and he loves, I can totally see, it's fine. But, ew, red. I'm such a vintage person that I'm like, oh, they did not have red dishes back in the day. I can't do it. It's awful. It's terrible. Do you guys want to see decks? Do you want to see oracle decks or tarot decks or stones? I have tons of stones that I don't know if people have seen. I don't, direct me into what you want to see, and I can show you stuff. I don't even know what the hell half of the stuff is. With a checkered cloth, that's good. Yeah. Libib, yes, libib. My daughter has a red microwave. I hate it. It's awful. And of course, I'm not going to say anything. But I get home and he got a red microwave. Ew, gross. It's his. He does not tell me a thing about what I can do in my space. So it's all right. Red and green Fiesta ware. There you go. I could do that. Stones. Yes. Amazon wish list. That's right. Hexen, hello, sweetheart. Yeah, so all right, let's look at some stones. Let's see, what do you guys want to see? So, all right, if you have seen any of my readings, what book do you recommend for me on Hades and Persephone and Hecate? Hecate has, there's a book that just came out about Hecate that looks super good, and it's on my list. And it's something about her keys. I really want to read that because I like the author. Persephone and Hades. Let me look and find out, Lene. This is my blue fluorite piece. You're welcome. This is the piece that I hold when I am connecting to other people. Keeping your keys. Thank you, Hexen. This is the piece that I hold when I'm connecting to people's spirit guides. It's really, really, it's the drama and comedy masks. It's real. Blue fluorite for me is the stone that I hold the most when connecting, for sure. This, I was trying to remember the other day. It's not hemimorphite. I think it's blue smithsonite. I think. I have somewhere around here is the box. So when I get to all my specimens, I'll find the box and know for sure if that's it. My petwood collection, I love petwood. I love to feel the earth, and I love it when you can see the bark on petwood. So a lot of my petwood, you can see like the outside bark, that it was outside bark. This one, a lot of them you can see. That's all right, MA. I knew who you were. The bark. So that you can see that it was actually a tree, you know. I love that. This is one of my favorite pieces. So you can see the petwood. And then as you come around, you can see the bark on this side. Hi, Donna. So I love this piece. I love, cutwood is a big deal for me. I just love it. My Desert Rose Specimens. I have some really good Desert Rose. This, I will tell you, this is kind of like Cassie's story with her. They got a huge lot from an estate sale. This was one of the pieces that I got from a garage sale that a woman was divorcing her science teacher husband. And I got a whole bunch of like fossils and stones that maybe not worth a whole bunch, but were mounted. Look at, that's from that same thing. I got this huge box of stones like that because she was divorcing them, and she was like, I don't care, $5. And like I got a bin of fossils and stones and stuff for $5 that I should have been paying a whole lot more for. So I love that story. There's quite a few of my like cool specimens that I got from that, which was like this complete the universe handing it to me. As a matter of fact, here's a whole bag of the fossils. If any of you guys don't have fossils and you would like fossil specimens, I have so many of them that and some of them, a lot of them are mounted though, just so you know. And that's why technically they're not worth a lot, because this guy was a science teacher. And so he would like mount them onto these little plexiglass things. But they're really cool specimens. Like, look at Devonian fossils. And you can see, can you see? Yep, you can see all the little fossils in there. And on this side too. So, like I have a whole bag of little fossils, and right, there's horn coral, fossilized horn coral. Is that one labeled? Oh yeah, horn coral. Isn't that funny? Nerding. I know. It's, wonder if you can remove them. It's really difficult. I have tried sometimes, like this one I removed, but you can see the line of glue because it's like a really old glue. Like I'm guessing it was the 70s. Here's pumice from Mount Etna. So a lot of them, that's like a perfect fossil. Like this one I removed. Isn't that like perfect? Oh, come on. I don't know why it wants to. There we go. I removed it. You can see a little bit of the glue line. It's just, and I have a lot of those that are, they're not very pretty, but I'm a geek, so I keep a lot of it. Yeah, a moth or some kind of flying insect that was fossilized. I keep a lot of them, but I have a whole lot. Agate. Like some of it is, they're not very pretty because he was, he was a science teacher. So they're like kind of, some of them are kind of boring. But I think they're cool because I'm goofy. Brachiopods. So then you turn it over and all the brachiopods are over here. Oh, come on, there. So I have bags and bags and bags. Rainbow obsidian. I do have rainbow obsidian. Let me think. Do I have rainbow obsidian? Have I come across my rainbow obsidian yet? I have a big heart, double heart specimen of rainbow obsidian. And I don't think I've come across it yet. So remind me again in like a week or so when I've gotten more of my stones out. And I'll see if I can find my rainbow obsidian. I don't think I've come across that yet. This is, oh here, see, I got a lot of specimens. Look at, this is an Nazarite, and it's beautiful. Like, truly, it's beautiful. But this is from him, too. You can tell because it's on the little 70s specimen thing. But it's, you can see all the sparkle to it. There's even malachite kind of on the top. I wish I could, you know, find a geologist who knew how to clean some of these. Same thing here, it's an Nazarite. Hub says I can use half the back room. Woohoo! See? I know. I have to say, Peter is so good. He really is. He literally, when we moved here, I was supposed to have the witchy room, and that was it. And then we moved here, and we started pulling out boxes, and we were supposed to be putting the boxes in the room that they were going to go in. And he was like, you know what? We don't need a dining room. We don't even have a table. We eat like in the living room or in the kitchen. We have a little table in the kitchen. So I think we should make the dining room the library, and then plus your witchy room, you know, runoff, so that the stuff that you can't fit in the witchy room goes into the dining room too. Thank goodness my husband's so good. You seem way more calmer. Thank you. I feel calmer. I do. Wait, did I see Pat? Is Pat home? Wait. Pat's home. Pat's home. Yay. Does that mean you're coming on? With a geology apartment? Oh, that's a good idea, Sherry Bug. I'll have to try to find something. I've been on for 42 minutes already. All right, I'm going to probably get off because I'm super excited to see Pat and Shauna. Pat and Shauna, are you guys going live maybe on YouTube so everybody could see? Cass and I gifted them something that they got today, and I kind of can't wait to see it. If not, I'm not pushing at all, even though I'm really pushy. But I would really, really, really like to see it. Yeah, I did want group chat. But now everybody's on here. We have 50 people on here. I kind of feel guilty for saying I'm getting off, but wouldn't everybody like to see what Pat and Shauna got? I'm so bad. It's up to you. I'm not pushing at all. Really, I'm not. I am going to get off. Just so you guys know, Sunday night, I'm gonna, will be finally the next admin chat. I finally feel like I have it together enough here that I can do the next admin chat, which is Hexen. And so Sunday night, probably 8 o'clock, will be Hexen's interview for the admin chat that we've been doing. I'm so excited to start those. They've been going to restart those. They've been going really well. And then after that, I mean, we'll continue the series until we've gone through all the admins. And then probably not this coming up Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, I think we're going to start Tarot Tuesday back up. And then, you know, Lunasa is coming August 1st. So I have to get a Lunasa talk in because I was so late with Litha, and then I missed it because I was on the phone with Dana's husband and all that. So things are getting back to normal. They're slowly but surely getting back to normal. Keep an eye out on the channel. I'm going to be coming on the channel. I may do a few of these where I kind of start unpacking stuff and showing you guys, you know, what I'm unpacking, because this was fun, and you guys helped me. I unpacked like a whole box and a half or so, and I have an idea of where I'm going to put some other stuff. So this was good, and I miss you guys, and it's nice to be on and see you again, because I feel like I miss you. So click the like button for me, and click the, make sure you're subscribed, and message me if you guys have questions. I try to get to them all. Just be patient with me, especially now, you know, we're at the shop and everything. Be patient with me. I will tell you one thing. I try to keep the shop business and the channel business separate somewhat, although they do overlap a little bit. But if you're messaging about an order, or you want to see something that you would like to buy from the shop, make sure you message the shop, because I won't answer those questions on my personal messenger. If it's stuff about the my channel, this channel, or stuff about, you know, a question about witchy stuff or anything like that, you're welcome to message me on my personal channel, because that goes along with my channel. But I try to keep the business aspect of Mystic Dragon's Lair on a separate thing, and so that goes onto Mystic Dragon's Lair's messenger. Anything about your order, anything about, you know, stuff you want to see from the shop, message Mystic Dragon's Lair, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. We try not to answer messages once we're home from Mystic Dragon's Lair, because you know, we can't always answer those questions anyway, and then it gives us a life too outside of work, because even though we love it, that's still work, and so we have to kind of separate that as much as we can, Cass and I, so that we have a life outside of work a little bit. Even though we love our jobs, we love what we do. So try to be understanding of that, and thank you so much, you guys. I love you so very much. And feel free to message me, like I said, though, if it's about the channel or a witchy question, or what books should I use for this, no problem. And two, if you have Life Beyond Crystals, if you have questions about what crystal does what, I would answer those questions on my channel anyway. So, you know, that's okay. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time.